Hello again. There's plenty more wintry weather to come through the next few days. Things could get very interesting in some places, so make the most of the fine and sunny weather if you've got it this afternoon. And most places having a sparkling day of sunshine, albeit on the chilly side. Most places, but not all, of course, parts of southwest Wales and southwest England likely to stay pretty glum and damp. This band of rain you can see on the radar with the satellite picture just continuing to trickle southwards, clearing away into the afternoon across the Midlands and southeast England. So brighter skies developing here, that rain fizzling out across parts of South Wales too. But for southwest England and the very far southwest of Wales, it could stay pretty dull and damp. There are a few showers just grazing the east coast of England and continuing across the Northern Isles. But elsewhere, it's fine and it's bright with some sunshine lifting the temperatures after that cold start. Still well below average across much of eastern England, Scotland 2 or 3 at best, whereas it is pretty mild across the southwest with the cloud and the rain 9 or 10 Celsius. Now the cloud and rain here will start to push back as we go through Tuesday evening, and that is allowing things to turn quite interesting. Initially with heavy bursts of rain across Northern Ireland, so the potential for some problems with the intensity of the rain, also turning very wet across North Wales and northwest England. Clearer skies further east will allow things to turn quite frosty once more. But this band of rain is a warm front, so it marks that boundary between the really mild air down to the southwest and the colder conditions persisting for many across the east and the north. And it's as this weather front moves back into that colder air that we could start to see some further problems during Wednesday. The heavy rain is a concern, warning in place for that, but also the wet weather falling into that cold air could make things very slippery. The potential for some very slippery conditions with freezing rain. That's where rain falls and then just freezes on impact and makes things very treacherous indeed through Wednesday. The next issue is potentially with snow. As the wet weather hits the cold air, snow initially over hills of northern England and southern Scotland, but it could start to come down to lower levels, especially on Wednesday night. It'll be rain across the Midlands, East Anglia and the southeast, and largely dry but quite cloudy across Wales and southwest England. And mild here again, that big temperature contrast, the cold air in place still across the east, much milder down to the southwest. And as the wet weather continues to work its way in and perhaps intensifies, that's when we're likely to see some further heavy snowfall over parts of northeast England, central and eastern Scotland. Now there's a lot of uncertainty about the intensity. It may well ease for a time before picking up again through the early hours of Thursday morning. So some heavy snow is likely. At the moment, it looks like a lot of it will be over the hills, but even down to low levels, we could see a few centimetres of snow as we go into Thursday. And some of that wintry weather then just tracking a little further south on Thursday, perhaps into parts of Cambridgeshire and certainly across parts of Lincolnshire. So there is the threat of some further snowfall across some parts of the UK with that combination of wet weather hitting that colder air. Some uncertainty about exactly when and how much we will see, and there are warnings in place for the snow, also for that potential freezing rain, and also with the heavy nature of the rain across parts of the west. For details of those weather warnings, make sure you stay up to date with them by downloading the app, visiting our website, or of course following us on social media.